Perfect. All right. Good dancer.
Feel a little bit of light, trying to find my heart. Funny when I break out a lifestyle dark. Honey when I rank in a tight flow spark. What a psycho drop, playing dice, go start. Who are you? Better know yourself. Know your soul, gotta know your wealth. Slow your roll, get a hold, don't melt. And don't you fall when I feel like hell. Well, who am I?
But then still now since the rest you would think they would give up on messing. You would think they'd be learning them lessons.
Is the entrance down here?
So right now, you fit right in right now. So you fit right in right now with your outfit.
Why?
Because now we're like in the
I know.
safari of Africa. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Great.
Yeah.
Hi.
Are you VIP?
That's me right there.
Alright, sir.
I think that looks like me.
Is that you, Richard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is for you, my friend. I'm Barbara.
She just went to the bathroom, so
Oh,
she'll be...
sure.
Where
That's
I put
you,
this?
honey. Anywhere. Oh, you smell good.
I smell good. You are...
Let me get you checked in.
You're one of taste.
Yes, I am. That was Java.
Oh, I know,
And
yeah.
then I'll show you a little more.
That's the guy I was telling you about.
Yeah, they're not here
on
today, but and then this is a little more current picture. You can tell from the color of Dean's hair. But yes.
He's the one that wrote the book. He's the one that
Yeah,
wrote
he wrote a book, and then
Yeah.
these are all some of the animals that live here. Dean's wife took all these pictures, so you get to feed a giraffe. You get to go in with Jericho and pet Jericho. 5,000 pounds of pure love. He has a 4 acres, 2-room heated and air-conditioned house. I'm pretty sure there's a TV in there because he doesn't always want to come out. And his favorite toy is a 200-pound tire. He flips around like a frisbee. He's amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, awesome. I can go. Well, I hope so. But we're in this vehicle right over here, guys. We got a GoPro, all right?
That's right.
Hey guys, switch vehicle. You have this whole thing, and you pay for the upgrades. There's not a lot of rules for you, so you can kind of sit wherever you want. I'll turn this thing off so you guys can use it for a second.
Should we sit this one?
And you're not stuck in your seats. If you pick a seat and then want to switch it, that's totally fine.
I go to the space.
You know what? I tell you what, since there's so many people here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull away, and then we'll stop again, and I'll kind of answer questions and stuff like that. Otherwise, people will come up and interrupt us a lot. But we'll go ahead and take off for just a second.
I didn't even think about legroom because I'm short. If you need to move at any point.
There we go. Want to call me? And I'm a carnivore keeper. So while we're hanging out with the carnivores, lions, tigers, I'll know all the answers to all your questions. While we're with the hoofstock animals, that is animals with hooves, we're pretty much going to make it up as we go along, okay? So we're all on the same page. But yeah, you'll be with me for hours. We're going to see the entire park. We're going to go to see Tiger Splash. We're going to eat at some point. If you guys have a favorite animal, again, you guys be bossy. Like, what's your favorite animal, Charles?
I'd like to see the rhino.
Okay, we'll totally do that. In fact, we'll get you really, really close to the rhino, to the point where you might die. Probably not. Probably not. I think you got like a 1 in 6 chance, and there's 6.
Okay.
Someone's gonna die. Maybe not you. But yeah, what about you, Sarah? What's your favorite animal?
Bears.
Okay, we've got that. They're getting very tired right now this time of year, but we'll see if we can coax one over. What about you?
The lions.
Okay, we got 12 of those.
Wow.
I like the tigers.
Okay, we got 12 of those. So yeah, what about you guys?
wolves?
We have 5. Well, we have 3, and then we have 2 dogs that think they're wolves. So we pretend that they're wolves for their sake. What about you? You know what? Actually, you want to put these between you guys. Here you go. You want to. There you go. Just a little bit more.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, you got it. What are these? These are apple cinnamon horse biscuits. So the zebra.
Oh, that smells
really
good.
like them.
Man, I want to eat this myself.
Oh yeah.
If the animal's in a bad spot, what you can do is take the cookie and throw it to the animal wherever you want the animal to be for your picture, for your GoPro video, or whatever. They're not bad if you want to try them.
It smells really good.
Try one.
Now, there's a few rules for going into the Serengeti. So we're actually going to drive in with the hoofstock animals. Some of them are pretty cool, pretty chill. Some of them are not cool, okay, at all. The zebra actually hurt more zookeepers than any other animal. Now, not here, because we play with tigers, but at zoos where they're smarter than us, it's the zebra that's the main culprit. And let's say a zebra grabs your arm like through a thing like this, they can just take your arm off. And it comes off at the shoulder, probably because the ball and socket, it does not come off here. Here, it comes off here. And that happens about once every 2 years to a person in the zoo. Hasn't happened here yet, so we want to kind of keep that going. But I'll harp on the zebra because they look like cute little ponies and people just underestimate them, but they're, they're a wild animal. And so definitely in the first part, don't get out of the vehicle. In fact, at some points, I'll ask you guys to suck it into the middle and get closer to each other. But the zebra I harp on because they'll be like, oh, everything's fine. Wham, now I got your finger. And that is actually why zebras have stripes. God gave zebras stripes so we would know that they should be in horse jail. And that is science, okay? There's gonna be a lot of science on the tour. You like that?
That's a great line.
Oh, wow, wow. That's next? There's nothing to it. You just do it.
Okay, so just put it in.
Put it in your mouth and go up to him. Okay, here goes Jade.
It's so
look,
funny.
his nose and his tongue. The same tongue that he put. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Nice.
Oh my god.
There you go. There you go. And look at me.
Gosh, that kid.
I know, he's so cute.
Awesome. There you go.
God,
Good.
thank you. Oh.
Got it. Yes, ma'am.
Well, hello there.
Oh, you almost died. That was so close. His head and neck are 600 pounds.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I have a hard time believing that.
That's
but one
crazy.
time we had one sedated, and I was like, I'm gonna move it, and I go, and I didn't move it all. 3 acres, I think.
So he's got space to
Yes, sir. The beautiful thing about this place is you can't see the fence line there, or there. Yeah. We like to only see one fence line at a time, and that makes the animals a lot happier. Now, that being said, he can see more fence lines than we can see because of his vantage point.
So is it just zebras and?
It's starting to work. Let me see if I can get closer to him. Let me see if I can call him over for you guys. Okay, here we go. Who wants some cookies? Oh, it's working. You guys see that? Very realistic, I guess. I just nailed it. Wow.
Can we throw a couple cookies?
Yeah, throw them. And this is where you can use the cookies to put them where you want them. Now you'll notice they have horizontal pupils. So pupils are opposite of a cat. Thank you. It's on. Oh, what are you doing? Don't eat the GoPro. Okay, eat it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, now we get Charles. No.
Where's the water that these water buffalo can hang out in?
It's on the far side. We'll pass it a little bit
Okay.
later.
All right.
We have to do a big fundraiser to get it for them. But now they only like water when it's hot. Just like us, when it's cold, they don't really want to go swimming, you know? There you go. Oh, I missed you. Sorry. There we go. Go forward.
Oh.
Can we do it, Jay?
I'm serious.
Coming at you, Lee. Who's like next?
Holy moly.
Oh my god.
Okay, so here's a snack. You guys can follow me this way. So in a little bit we'll see if we can look inside this house so you can see where
It's a big house. Jeez.
Jericho! Come on, Jericho! Good boy!
You guys boys gonna hang out back here to your right more? just for a minute until she gets him acclimated. Yeah.
Jeff, is this somebody's house or is it?
That is the owner's house. They live there. Now, rhinos, the horn is so valuable, it's literally worth more than gold pound for pound, that people are poaching them left and right, which is why they die at a rate of 1 every 7-8 hours, right? So, there you go.
Where's she?
Oh,
Oh, you
boy.
see? Oh, okay.
And
Wow.
for that reason, they get poached all the time. Last year, 3 rhinos were poached in zoos.
What?
2 in Africa, 1 in France. Now we're outside of Paris. So
This guy.
upping the security.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Inside a zoo?
3 different zoos.
Just bring like a saw or something. Just
You bring a gun
Like
and
a
a
hive?
chainsaw, and if it's the one in Africa, you tie up all the volunteers and do a bunch of horrible stuff to them, and then kill the baby rhinos.
Yeah.
The reason they have baby rhinos is because they already killed the mothers. So we're talking about some pretty evil people. Now, sometimes they're not evil. Sometimes they're optimistic. Their kid has malaria. If they kill the rhino, they can get money to save their kid. Their kid is worth more than an animal, and so you get into a real moral gray area sometimes. But usually it's just bad people.
Wow, that's a bad.
Yep.
No, please don't let us down, Jericho.
Okay.
Still waiting on it.
Jericho.
Come on.
oh, look at this.
That's actually fun. Oh my god.
Just ahead.
That's definitely.
Wow.
Boy.
He's like, this is all you're getting.
Oh my god.
Man, that's a big mother.
Uh-huh.
Come on up,
Big
bud.
mamma jamma,
Look
isn't
right
it?
here. Look at this.
Wow.
I had no idea that son gun was that big.
Yep.
Stinker.
And what's crazy, if the fence wasn't there, it would magically double in size. The fence makes him look
How
smaller.
you doing?
Good
You want
boy.
to have that snack?
How old is he, do you know?
How old is he, Lisa?
He's 21.
Go ahead,
What
go
are
Wow.
they?
Can we take a picture?
Just,
They can
yes,
leave
please,
it.
sorry.
I was
You're like, what are
you
you
just hold it?
Here, please. So you're ready to pet. You're going to pet him on this
both of
side
them?
of me.
Wherever you want.
Yeah, you can use either one.
Okay,
I think
cool.
that one's on Snapchat.
And you can pet him above or below if you want to get in the rhino armpit there.
Holy
See
moly.
what that feels like.
That is
And you can't pet him
crazy.
too hard. He weighs 5,000 pounds.
Is this just his skin?
Yes.
feels like
it's just, well, some of this is dirt. I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
you guys
Yeah,
can
it
get a
looks
quick
like
picture.
You're a millennial. Figure out Snapchat.
You Snapchatted me.
Oh.
Feels like
I mean, yes, Lee.
liquid under
It's
Sorry.
very exfoliating for your skin as well.
Yeah, just rub your face all over his butt
Yeah.
for cleanliness
Yeah.
reasons.
Spa treatment.
He certainly doesn't seem to mind.
Here, good shot. Can I take that?
Nope.
Okay, get you some good shots of him chewing, because that was cute.
Go right now.
I had no idea his skin was so tough.
It's crazy. Now,
Oh, that looks
there's another,
great.
what is it, Lisa, the Sumatran rhino that's kind of armored?
Yeah, the greater one horn, the ones that live in India, and then the Sumatran. They all kind of have like plates. They look like dinosaurs.
We're coming to see Harmony. We're going to see Zion, who's locked in a third over here. Let's go over this way. Harmony. Hey, Harmony. So we have 6 tigers in this enclosure.
Hey, Harmony.
Enclosures can be compartmentalized, so separated. So there's 3 different compartments to this one enclosure. And right now, you guys listen for puffs of air. Well, they did it once. I'll see if I can get him to do it again. Listen for puffs of air coming from his nose. You guys not gonna do it? Okay, they already. Okay, Jubilee might do it here, but the puffs of puffs of air coming from their nose. It's called a chuff. Jubilee. Okay. Well, anyway, they're not gonna do it. That is a whine. So they're not. There's a bear. We'll go see her in a minute. That's a whine. So that's the equivalent of a house cat going meow meow meow. Just whining. Let me see if Jubilee wants to stand up. Here's our tall tiger. Let's see. Harmony.
You got no chance if you get hooked up with one of these things.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
You got no chance.
Wow.
She's
Jesus.
taller than that, but I'm
Tall
not. And I don't know if you can see her claws.
Yes.
We don't defang or declaw any of our cats. So 30 teeth, 18 claws. The claws aren't razor sharp. There's not much that's razor sharp in the wild, but they're sharp. They're sharp as a house cat claw, but they're a lot
Yeah.
bigger. But let me show you what we came here to see. Which is this part. See what I did there?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
So Brian here is watching Zion because what happened was his head fell off, but we took care of it.
Wow.
See, he looks like he's wearing duct tape. Zion! So Brian has a friend at San Diego Zoo, And what they're trying to do is help with conservation. Let me just see your GoPro again.
Yep.
The conservation in Sumatra. What was that? What was that? You don't want that? Okay. Now you got tiger boogers on it. So to help with conservation in Sumatra, they need to wear these cameras that around their necks, right? And then they can see what the tiger sees, see where the tiger's going, see the tigers hanging out at schools and stuff like that, so they can help with problem tigers. Because once your tiger population gets around 250, which is about what the Sumatran tiger population is, you can't afford to lose any of them, right? So if you have a problem tiger, you can't just shoot it. You have to contain it, put it in the zoo somewhere, because it's genetic. It has genetic value, right? Zion, do you want to try and stand up, buddy?
Wow.
Zion weighs 470.
No chance.
No chance.
Look at those teeth.
Good boy.
Oh.
That has bone in it. You're gonna crunch the bone, maybe. So Zion is wearing this collar to get drugged. So Zion here is our guinea pig. He's like, hold on, do you have a guinea pig? Good boy.
Wow.
Now, if I stick my fingers through there, he will just snap them off. He will confuse my finger for meat, and technically, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
I hate Halloween.
You can swallow the meat.
Now, if I didn't have meat, she would still follow me.
Oh, really?
She definitely likes the meat.
I know. Yeah, correct.
Wow.
Wow.
You would have no chance.
For 2 hours, maybe 3 hours.
Okay, I have a question. Okay. Let me off the wall, but we'll get her to come to ask.
Sure.
What happened?
It looks so cute.
I know, it's so cute. It rips your face off.
Yeah, you know.
Claws, yeah.
2014, he actually beat the crap out of several of my drawers. But Cypress here is not really big on chicken, especially frozen chicken. She's like gross. But
How old
she
is she?
loves, let's see, she was born January 1st, 07. I'm bad at math.
12.
Okay, thank you. She's got 42 teeth, unlike the tiger's 30 teeth. She has 20 claws, unlike the tiger's 18 claws. Now let me see if I can show you something. First, I want you to watch the top of her head when she chews this piece of meat. Top of her head. See that movement? See that flexing? That's jaw muscle on top of her head. Your jaw muscle stops here because you're a wussy human. If you're a bear, it goes all the way around. And that's why when a bear bites you in the face, your face comes off, okay? She's a bear. Let me show you something else that's crazy. It's like, you want to show claws? She's like, maybe. It's like, come on, please, please, please. Now, she's not trained to do this. She's standing up for the same reason you would stand up if I held up a $20 bill. Good girl. Okay, guys, now check these claws out. For your entertainment, I'm going to cut my hand. Notice no blood on my hand. Now watch this. Still no blood, just barely even a white mark. Now that's because her claws aren't very sharp. That's because she digs with them a lot. They don't retract like a cat's claw, so they're not sharp, right? Now I'm gonna show you why you still have to fear the bear claw. Okay, look real close. I'm gonna move the fur. You're gonna see what the claw is attached to, and you're gonna see where it derives its power. Look real close, and you can see this claw is dangerous, even though it's dull, because it's actually attached to a flipping grizzly bear. Look at that! Of course it's dangerous. Sorry, that was stupid. So right now she weighs about 550 pounds. She'll laugh. But first I want to see if we can hear a different vocalization. This is known as a lowing or a groan. I refer to it as a moo because it sounds like a cow mooing. Stubby.
Interesting.
Good boy. That's a good happy noise. That's a noise you want to hear if you come across a hyena. Now the sound you don't want to hear is the popping, cracking sound they make when they crush your skull. It's a good boy. This every one of our handlers is actually highly allergic to pain. And it's not that fun to go in there, it turns out. But let me see if I can get him to laugh for you guys. Now, you might want to videotape this because the laughing is actually super funny. It sounds a lot like a person laughing. Okay, let me see if I can get him to laugh for you. Chippa, Chitabi, he's leaving. Stop, are you leaving? Chippa, chip, chip, chip. What did you guys eat yesterday?
Jeez,
You're like, I'm not even hungry at all, dude.
I'm hungry, jeez.
Now, we only feed them 3 times a week, not a day, 3 times a week. That's because they're gorging animals, so they're not built to eat as often as we are. What is this? Oh my goodness. Sometimes if you ask them something funny, they'll laugh more. Like, Chippa Chitabi, is my ponytail masculine? Yes, it is. It's a masculine ponytail. A lot of women have this haircut. So, okay, well, let me see. You want to stand up? I gotta check your reflexes. Can you reach it? Can you reach it? Give your princess. Okay, good boy. All right, now watch, guys. We're gonna have them race. Who do you think's gonna eat faster, the male or the female?
Female.
All right, Chippa, is he gonna eat faster than you? Oh. Okay, here we go. Now watch. We're gonna have a race. We'll feed them same time. Male, female. We're gonna see who's faster. You guys ready on 3? 1, 2, 2. Okay, 3. Now, the male eats a lot faster. Now, the reason the male eats faster than the female is because he knows if she finishes her food first, she's going to eat his food too, okay? That's because that's how you ladies roll. That's science. A lot of science. Was that funny, buddy? Ooh, good boy. Now, they're not a dog. They're not a cat. Oh.
God, it's huge.
Here you go, Kumba.
Oh,
Good
wow.
girl.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, last one, baby. Last one.
Wow.
Oh, she missed that one, but in her defense, lions never catch anything that small. Lions catch buffalo, and if you throw her a buffalo, she will catch it every time.
Treats for you guys to give them.
Are those dates?
They are, yeah.
Is that one of their normal foods?
In the wild,
Ooh.
but they
Hey, buddy.
here you go. Give them as treats here at the park because they're really sugary and good. So that lady right there is Phoenix. She's our matriarch in here, which means she's the boss. She runs everything. Everyone in here are siblings. So we have 5 lemurs in here, 3 girls, 2 boys. Phoenix, like I said, is our boss. Her second in command is her sister Cotton. Yeah, whoever wants to feed, just come on up. I have treats. Or for the
So
VIP.
dainty.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, keep giving you guys treats as long as they're up here. There you go.
Thank you. Here, you take a video of me
So these
feeding
guys
it.
are native to
You take a video
Madagascar.
of me
Flip it?
feeding it. You
Yeah.
just hold down the center button.
Madagascar is the only place
Hold it
that
down?
you find lemurs in the wild. And there are dozens of species of lemur out there. Ringtail lemurs are the most common under human care. They were the first ones to come under human care, so they
Nothing for the iguana?
Sir.
They're so
The
gentle.
iguana is actually also the lemur's food.
Yes, no. The iguana is Pacino. He's our rhinoceros iguana. He doesn't eat dates. I have some more dates.
He's like me. He can't get a date to save his life.
Come here, Cotton! They also have grapes, so sometimes when they get bored of the dates, they can try grapes. Yeah, right? You want to give her a grape?
Oh, they're so gentle.
Oh yeah, she's a really good girl for the most part. Again, she's the boss in here, and sometimes she gets a little full of herself. Now, what's crazy about them is they actually have 2 tongues.
What?
So if she licks, you can see on the underside of her tongue. Can we see your tongue, Mama? I don't want to tease you though.
Sorry, I didn't know that. They have 2 tongues.
Yeah, they have 2 tongues.
Are you making stuff up?
No, I'm not. You can actually Google it and there's pictures of oh yeah. But these guys are they're really cool little primates. And they're actually primates, but they're not monkeys. These are what's called a prosody.
She's full. She might need some
A
more.
lot for them.
Yep. And it's not quite as prehensile as ours.
They're sweet, huh? Very sweet.
So sweet.
But it's mostly just for timing.
They're so friendly.
And opening up food and stuff.
So are they over there too? I mean, that's something else way over there.
Yep, that's another one over there. So I have 5 in here.
That's a huge tail.
Yeah, their tails are for balance while they're climbing.
Pose.
You'll see them kind of move their tails around while they're moving, and it's a counterbalance.
Alright.